Hey guys, sorry, sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I've just been pretty busy, uh, partly studying for exams and stuff like that. So, just wanted to do a quick little channel update. Um, yeah, I'm working on a few songs. Kind of working on it's a little but I might not even do it. But let's see. There is what song am I working on? Uh, I've been working on a lot of songs, honestly, but I'm working on "Teenagers" by My Chemical Romance. "You're Gonna Go Far, Kid" by The Offspring, and there's always those BBB songs. Um, I'm thinking about maybe doing a Green Day song, maybe "Know Your Enemy" or something. I honestly used to be a pretty big fan of Green Day right around the American Idiot era, and then it kind of faded. I kind of faded out. I mean, I never stopped being a fan. I just wasn't as big of a fan. So yeah, I'm working on those songs, and I'm working on "Talk Dirty to Me" by Poison, and let's see, "Dust in the Wind" by Kansas, which is coming along pretty decently. I'm liking how it's sounding right now, and yeah, a couple songs like that. I'm working actually on a Asking Alexandria song, but that will probably be a little while, little ways down the road, considering my screaming isn't the best. In fact, I'll try to give you a sample right now. Yeah, that sucked. That really sucked. So, I'm working on that. I'm trying to pull through on some of those songs, and hopefully next weekend, because this next week we have it's a 4-day week, Monday regular school day, then we have exam day 1, day 2, day 3, and then a 4-day weekend. And in that weekend, my friend John is probably going to come over. More than likely, he's going to spend the night, one or more of those nights. And we'll probably record, us just screwing around, being stupid like we always are whenever he spends the night. And there, I'm thinking about doing some rant videos, actually. Kind of like ranting on a few different topics. Kind of like I did with that End the Madness video, where I kind of ranted on the bully jock persona kind of thing. I'm thinking about doing another rant like that. Ugh. That was good. And some other things like that. I might do a cover today if I get really bored, but I don't know if there's really anything that I'm too far on, or that I'm far enough on, that I would really feel comfortable with. Maybe Talk Dirty to Me by Poison, but who knows. Oh, I'm also working on some, get this, Disturbed songs, which, Disturbed shirt, by the way. It's a really cool shirt, I must say. But yeah, Disturbed songs, I know it's not many people can do Disturbed, and the people who can are just so good with their voice that they are freaking amazing. One of those people being David himself. In case you don't know, David is the lead singer for Disturbed. In case you couldn't put 2 and 2 together. Yeah. Now, I also wanted to bring up something in the government that has been brought to my attention in the past few months. This is a letter from Congress, from my local congressman. It is about a few bills that are trying to be passed through the internet, or not the internet, through Congress into full legislation for the United States. One of these bills is the Protect Intellectual Property Act, or the Protect IP Act, and another one is Stop Online Piracy Act. Now, with the way they sound, the way the bill sounds, it sounds really nice and really good. I like what they're trying to do with the bills. But the bills are so broadly worded, so badly worded, that pretty much they will shut down major sites like YouTube for someone putting up maybe a video game playthrough. Now, what I mean, I'm not talking about, playing a video game, posting that on YouTube, just straight, cut and dry. No. For one, there's someone I watch on YouTube. His name is Darkside Phil. What he does is he pretty much buys every major release and a bunch of the minor releases, and he does full video game playthroughs for the people who don't know whether they want to buy the game or not, or what they don't know. Or maybe they just can't buy it and they were interested in the game. But and what he does is he films it. Someone is messaging me on Facebook. WTF. GTFO. Alright. Sorry about that. And he records his live reactions, his live commentary. He talks about what's going on, his live reaction right there, and then he reviews the game in what he calls his Hateful Truth series. And he's a pretty big YouTuber. He's on Machinima. This bill would pretty much take away his income because he gets paid for doing that. He literally gets paid by YouTube and Machinima to do that. And he would basically he got laid off from his job last year, about a year and a half ago. He was laid off from his job. So what he decided to do is test the waters for a month. And he wanted to see if putting full video game playthroughs on YouTube would be, beneficial enough, if it would suffice, and it turns out it did. So he's been doing it ever since. It would basically take away his income, because if the bill gets passed, he posts that playthrough, and someone flags it, pretty much not only would he be out that money for that video, he would be considered a felon. These bills are very broadly worded. I strongly encourage you to read through them and oppose these bills. Please oppose these bills. In fact, here, let me read this to you. Alright. It says, "Dear Christian, thank you for contacting me. I appreciate knowing your concerns regarding H.R. 3261, the Stop Online Piracy Act, introduced by Representative Lamar Smith, Republican, Texas, and S.968, the Preventing Real Online Threats to Economic Creativity and Theft of Intellectual Property, the Protect IP Act, introduced by Senator Patrick Leahy, Democrat, Vermont. As you may know, both bills would provide the Justice Department additional legal authorities to combat websites that offer content or products that infringe on copyrighted materials. H.R. 3261 has been referred to the House of Judiciary Committee for further review. As S.968 was introduced in the Senate, I would encourage you to contact Senators Carl Levin and Debbie Stabenow, my local senators, to express your views. For your convenience, I have included their information below, and this is information for both the senators. Like you, I believe any reforms targeted at online copyright infringement must combat fraud and theft while not being overly burdensome or stifling innovation. As Congress continues to examine ways to prevent the online theft of intellectual property. Please be assured I will keep in mind your concerns at HR 3261 and S.968. Thank you again for taking the time to contact me. Sincerely, Dave Camp, Member of Congress. That's from my local state representative. And yes, I know it's that, it's that same old one that, if you click this button, they get it, and, they click a button and send it and put in, your information and all that whatnot. But still, you couldn't really lie in that. You could possibly be tried for perjury. And, giving Americans false hope, and, it's a big thing. So I strongly encourage you to oppose these bills. Send a letter to your congressman. In fact, go right now after this video, go to www.demandprogress.com. I actually haven't been on the page in a while. In fact, let me quickly log on to that while I still have some time. Demandprogress.com. And yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there's a mailing list. You can sign up at the top. So sign up for mailing list over 500,000 excuse me, over 500,000 members strong. Now I put your first name, last name, email, and zip code. All that fun stuff. And not only are they against Bill S.968 and all that, and all that fun stuff, they, when you put in your personal information, they will contact you about some bills that are trying to be passed through that are bad. So, you can get so basically they can get big national uproar. In fact, I have been contacted before by these guys, and it's kind of funny. I haven't been emailed today by them. It's a little funny. Yeah. Oh, here's one of the last emails. In fact, it might be the last one I got from them. Oh, no, it's not. But this one's pretty big. It is. All right. Here's the subject of it. Huge Chamber of Commerce lashes out at Demand Progress. Yeah. Here's the opening line to it. Christian, how can you be sure that your cause is righteous? One surefire way, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce lashes out against you. And it says, more than 100,000 Demand Progress members emailed Congress in opposition to the Internet Blacklist bill last week, and we were proud to say that in response, the Chamber of Commerce just launched an attack against Demand Progress. So basically, the Chamber of Commerce is against this, and it shows a lot when that hits mainstream. It shows what the government wants to do. So, anyways, I think I've rambled on long enough. Like I said, go to Demand Progress, all that fun stuff. Be ready for more covers, and I will see you guys later.